Live.
We're live.
Hi, live. This is Matthew, and that's Eric. Hi, Eric.
Hey.
What's up? Hey, you can see my Skyrim in the background.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, since I didn't say to the end of last time, fuck your God damn it. And as a matter of fact, I have that tattooed on my ass right now. Right butt cheek. Literally right here.
Right there.
Right here. I have it. Right there. I can feel the brand new tattoo right there. It's right there. Eric's got it on his left cheek. Right.
I do. Spot. Well, not those words. Mine just says fuck you.
Yeah, his just says fuck you. But we do have the logo for our podcast.
Yeah.
Now tattooed on our ass. And I do have the words fuck your God damn it. So not only do I not believe in your God, but I say fuck your God, and I've got it literally tattooed on my ass. Fuck your God damn it. What are you gonna do? Oh, have a drink. Yeah, Eric's not drinking again. Yeah, Portillo's.
This is literally my favorite place in Chicago. There are other places too. I don't know, but if you live near one of these, you should eat there.
It's the bomb.
It's so good.
It's the bomb.
I'm also, I'm not vegan again for now. So it's delicious. But when I become vegan again, I'll be sad.
You'll be, because the au jus, I want to swim in the au jus.
It's delicious.
I want to drink it by the gallon. It's that good. Glub, glub, glub. It's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Super good stuff. So, but anyways, did I say that you can find pictures of our butt cheek tattoos on the podcast on the webpage on Facebook?
No.
But I just did now. So you can find pictures of our hairy asses. Well, Eric's ass is hairier than mine.
My ass is hairy.
But
that's what happens.
You can find pictures of our asses on Facebook where we got the tattoo, both the starting and the end. And then today, my wife took pictures of our butts.
Yep.
Together. So
yep. We're butt brothers.
We're butt brothers.
Maybe that's the title.
Oh fuck.
Oh god. Speaking of brothers, do you see this beautiful hair and this beautiful beard that's happening? Oh man, so why am I in Chicago?
I don't know. Why are you in Chicago? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy to see you. My wife, well, when we went out today to go do our thing, Eric got here yesterday, and so we did a little running around, and then we had a fire last night, and it was chill, and it was literally like 40 degrees, and Eric was saying that it was like 70 in North Kakalaki,
yeah,
and it's 40 degrees here in Chicago, so we're sitting outside. I'm having a couple of brews. Sachi was literally raking the leaves at 9 o'clock at night with a leaf raker thing that we got.
She's always working.
She's always working. But anyways, so we're getting ready to go out today. And unbeknownst to us, she's out shopping right now for shabu shabu. We're going to have shabu shabu for dinner. Oh, it's going to be amazing, Eric. You're going to love it. So, but anyways, so we were like out in the car or something. Sachi made Eric's bed. Eric didn't make his bed. Sachi, my wife, made Eric's bed for him.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
She's
always working.
Always working. She's great.
She runs me over with the vacuum cleaner twice a day. I've said it before. I'll say it again. She will break your toes. So I love her, but she's mean with the vacuum cleaner. She's mean with the vacuum cleaner.
Well,
yeah.
She wants to clean her house.
She does. She wants to clean house. So... But yeah, why are you here, Eric? What the fuck are you doing in Chicago?
Well, I did not think I would find myself here again so soon, to be honest. But I got a job, not in Chicago.
A job? J-O-B?
Job.
That's not
J-O-B.
a shit job.
Not a shit job. Not that my other jobs before this were shit. They just weren't full-time, which I need a full-time job because I'm a big boy now with a degree and bills. I got a job in North Dakota.
So going from one north to the other
north state.
The fuck?
Questionably worse.
Oh, it's seriously flyover. There is nothing in North Dakota but fucking steers and queers.
Not enough because it's super Republican. We need
Well,
more queers.
Fargo on the east side by Minnesota is like the one lone blue spot in all of fucking North Dakota.
Yeah, that's where I'm going. So if you listen to this and you're near there, hi, help me, be my friend. I'm gonna be just so out of my element. Not that I'm ever in my element. But
That was actually funny. I didn't actually think about the steers and queers until it came out of my mouth. And I'm like, wait a minute. You're queer. Steers and queers. That was funny. I'm stupid. I know this.
I need some bucks and fucks.
Oh, shit.
Help.
Yikes.
Yeah, anyway, I got a job helping homeless youth. So that's going to be exciting. So that's kind of what I was doing in North Carolina, but I was working with 15, 16, 17-year-olds. I'm going to be working with 18-year-olds and up, which is great because I don't have to deal with their parents.
Yeah, so they're
That's
all
the
like
change.
adults.
Yeah,
And so
or if they don't have parents like the state or whatever. It's just
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
bullshit. But it's going to be great. I'm excited. I'm really nervous. I start Monday. Today that we are recording is Friday, November 2nd.
you start in like 3 fucking days.
I started in 3 days and I have to go. I'm working 8:30 a.m. to like 5 p.m. or something, which is like standard job.
It's a day job.
It's a day job. I've never done a day job. Like my jobs are like second
Working
shift.
9 to 5. What a way to make a living.
No. I left the South.
Oh, well, Dolly
No.
did have a great voice.
She
so.
does. No, Dolly, she's great. She's great.
Hi, Sammy. Do you hear that? That's my cat, Sammy, the black one.
Making that pussy holler.
Making that pussy holla. Hey, buddy.
But yeah, so I'm going to North Dakota. So I stopped here for a couple of days to visit Matthew, who happened to be on vacation. He just knew in his heart.
I signed up for vacation like 2 months ago. So
He knew. It's
yeah,
psychic.
I signed up for vacation like 2 months ago. Although thinking about it now, maybe I should have taken vacation for next week because I want to be able to see like the election results like live. So that's going to be important for the election. Remember, vote, motherfuckers. Hey, we've got a viewer.
Watching. Who the fuck? Why?
We got a
watching
watcher.
this?
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, this is Matthew and that's Eric.
Okay.
We're the Odd Atheist Friends, which you otherwise know because you're watching us. Holy shit.
Hi, Mom.
My mom does not watch my podcast.
Hopefully my mom doesn't either. I don't know.
Yikes.
If you're watching this, I got a butt tattoo. We have 2 watchers.
We have 2 watchers now.
Dad.
Holy shit. We have people watching us live.
Oh,
That
you're
is
not-
amazing.
Your name is Fred. I don't know you. Do you know this person?
No, I don't know Fred, but hi, Fred. No, you're not my mom, but thank you for typing in and watching the Odd Atheist Friends.
Oh, you debate against atheists.
Oh, well, let me
That's
say this
cool.
again. Fuck your God, goddammit. I'm not going to debate you.
Yeah,
Fuck off.
Go talk to Robert Stanley. He
Yeah,
debates-
Robert Stanley will talk to you.
he
I
debates a
won't.
lot.
I just don't care. Anyways, so our one person left. So it might have been Fred. So I don't care.
You know,
Anyways, so I guess maybe somebody saw the Odd Atheist and decided to come in and talk. So no, we're
maybe.
not going to debate. This is not a debate call-in show.
this is only partially atheist talk anyway.
Yeah,
partially at best.
yeah, partially at best. But yeah, so it's because it's literally the easiest question in the world. There is no God. It's literally the easiest fucking question in the world.
So I
Yeah.
actually do want to talk about this a little bit.
What's up?
So I do say I'm an atheist, and I am. Sorry, I was reading.
Why are you reading a fucking idiot fucking typing on our thing? We're not going to debate.
Okay, I know I'm not debating anybody, but I am gonna have a discussion with you about.
Okay.
Okay. So I am an atheist, but I am I'm on the camp of no one can know, like no one on our side can know, and no one on the other side can know. So I'm okay if you have some kind of religion, and as long as you're not using your religion to brainwash your children, or to be an asshole to other people. Like, if you need that comfort that brings, I think that's fine.
I see your
For
point of view.
adults.
I see your point of view. Oh, go ahead, finish. I don't think you were finished.
Yeah, I mean, I think logically it just makes more sense that for there not to be anything. But honestly, no one knows for sure either way, so it's okay.
I look at it this way: we are looking at the universe as if we are seeing the universe as if there is no God.
Mm-hmm.
If there was a God, it just doesn't make any logical sense that there is one.
I don't think. Yeah, that's another thing. I don't think there is a God. I just don't know what happens.
I'm just saying. Yeah. I wasn't here before I was born, and we are going to die, and we are going to end. And so whether we end as a person, which we all are, and or we end as a species, which I think we all are, because the fucking theocratic fascists that we have in America and throughout the rest of the world are literally killing the planet and us as a species. That's proven. We can prove that. Global warming is a fact. So go fuck yourself if you don't think global warming is a fact. So, yeah. But anyways, if everything was reset, or if we had no knowledge, we could find everything else out, but the idea of a God would change. Mm-hmm. There would be different gods. And if there was one true God that people say, then why are there so many factions? And why are there so many widely dispersed things? You know, it's like there are literally 10 major religions out there that have at least one sect that say that they have the unalterable true fact religion of God. 10. Mm-hmm. That doesn't make any sense. At least all of them are a little bit wrong. At least all of them are a little bit wrong. That's just fucking logic. So fuck you, man.
Yeah, so, we're not debating. I'm not debating that person.
No, I'm just saying that that's just my opinion, is that, you know, all of this stuff is just like that. And so scientific facts are scientific facts. We can prove that heliocentrism is there, that we are part of a universe that has 2 trillion galaxies in it, about 2 trillion galaxies, and each galaxy has at least 1 billion stars in it. You know, if it's at least any kind of sense, any kind of large size. And so if there was a God, then he would, some little know-nothing star in the outer part of nowhere, the third rock from an insignificant sun that started in a little area for a religion has only been, well, the main religions have been around only for 2,000 years, which is a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of time just on this planet. Mm-hmm. If you take how long our galaxy, our planet has been around, it would literally be like the last hour of the last day humankind has been around. Mm-hmm. Within that last hour.
Yeah.
And so the major organized religions have only been around for 2,000 years. It doesn't make any fucking sense. So I don't fucking get it.
Yeah, no, okay.
Maybe I'm not putting this out as logically and as consistently as some other people who are, you know, the rational debaters or whatever, you know, like people like Aaron Ra or other people in the thing. So
there are other people
who are well more versed. I'm a fucking mechanic. So, you know, take it for what it is, man. I have an associate's degree.
I have a bachelor's degree, and I believe in science. But I don't think I was trying. Okay, maybe my point wasn't clear. I don't think there's a God. Like, I'm definitely don't.
No, there's no God.
I think the thing obviously no one can know is what happens when you die, and I don't think anything.
The lights just turn out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
There's nothing afterwards. The lights turn out. Our only thing that we're supposed to do here is, because we are a social species, is to literally just try to live our life the best you can, leave the planet in a little bit of a better spot than when you came here. That's it. Hi, Cooper. And so, yeah. Bye.
Bye. Fuck off. We don't talk to bullshit. Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, so you just leave the planet just best you can. And so that's it. So
I mean, that's how I'm trying to live my life.
yeah, absolutely. I was once a horrible fucking fundamentalist Christian who talked fucking badly to people and thought that Eric was going to hell. There is no hell. So live your life the best you can. And if you think that without a God that you're going to create all these you're going to do all of these crimes and that kind of stuff, that says way more about you than it does us. Way more.
Yeah, it is. That is
You're a fucking psychopath.
It's a fascinating argument because I've had people talk to me like in my face, like not in my face, but to my face, telling me the reason they are religious is because they think they'd be a bad person if they didn't have the religious doctrine to follow.
It's horrifying.
It is horrifying. I'm like, what would you do if you didn't have a fucking book telling you don't kill people, don't whatever? Like, why do you need that? I feel like that's just even if it's not inherently in you for some reason, if you have like some mental issue that makes you you're a psychopath and you don't have any like natural inclination to be nice, or
pretty much
whatever. Maybe even if you don't have, if you're that, society is set up in a way that you have to at least get along with people and not murder them.
Yeah. There's at least a certain set of moral codes, and what we try to do is that we just try to get along as best we can and not harm other people.
Yeah. So, I mean, even if you're not religious, I mean, you should have some kind of moral compass or just follow the laws set forth in our wonderful, wonderful world.
Yeah. Even though the Christo-fascists rape the planet and literally say that pussy grabbing is okay.
Yeah, so, that's another place where, see,
literally, I mean, they tried to impeach Clinton for a consensual blowjob in the Oval Office, and yet we've got guys who are admitted sexual assaulters in not only is the president, but also now on the Supreme Court, two of them on the Supreme Court.
Mm-hmm.
So, wow, yeah, it's fucking horrifying. Fucking horrifying. So yeah,
it is unfortunate that most of our laws in America and other places are based off of Christianity.
They're not. So that's the thing.
But
they try to make them that way. There was a thing in the 90s. I don't remember what they were called, but they tried to get a theonomy. What's called a theonomy, and a theonomy is basically like Leviticus and Deuteronomy.
No, thank you.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
So I no longer believe in God, so I'm going to post it. I have friends with people who are not straight, LGBTQ, trans, and I married somebody who's outside of my race. Wow.
You're going to hell.
I'm going to hell. But the people in the theonomy would literally kill me for it.
Mm-hmm.
Would literally kill me for it, for the apostasy alone.
Yeah, the amount of places that would kill me today, literally, is
it's like 7 or 8 countries. All of them are Muslim, I think.
No, there's a lot in Africa that are...
They're Muslim dominated.
No, they're Christian.
Really?
Almost every country in Africa is Christian, or like middle to southern Africa. They're very, very, very Christian.
Really?
I don't know about northern Africa, but yeah.
Well, I don't know either. But
they're extremely Christian, like, because when we as in white people went over and spread Christianity, like it got in there hard. Like they took away all of their native beliefs. Almost.
Oh yeah.
Except for like some isolated tribes, like Zambia, where I spent time, super, super Christian.
You know what's funny? It was like there's one of my favorite bands is a band called Flogging Molly, and they have a song called Tobacco Island where they took people 1859, took people from Africa, took them to the Caribbean and made them work on the tobacco and cane plantations. So yeah, they took their gods and made them believe in Christianity and that kind of stuff, which is one of the reasons why I find, like people who, like black people who are descendants from slaves and that kind of stuff, who are super Christian. I don't fucking get it. It's like, why would you want to follow a religion that was literally forced on your antecedents? Or what are the people who came before you? Antecedents, right? Yeah, antecedents. So why would you want to follow a religion that was forced upon your antecedents? I don't get it. Why?
It is fascinating.
So why not go with, I mean, maybe Kwanzaa? I don't know anything about Kwanzaa, but I heard that's supposed to be based off of like a majority of like African beliefs kind of coalesce together.
Yeah.
So, why be a Christian? I don't get that.
Yeah, and it is very prominent in America, in the African American population, to be a Christian. And
yeah,
I think that is because Christianity targets poor people in America. And
that's very true.
Poor people in America are off. Most of the African American population is in the poor community because of how we treated them throughout our history in America. And
it's horrifying.
It's horrible.
We don't talk about any of that kind of stuff, really. I mean, it's literally whitewashed.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we're coming up on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's like at the end of this month. And the things that we did to the Native Americans is literally a genocide. So, and everything that we know about the tradition of Thanksgiving is a lie. All of it is a lie. Do some reading about it. And that's how come I call it, Dinosaur Feast Day. I'm taking Thanksgiving to be called Dinosaur Feast Day because we're eating descendants of dinosaurs turkey. So, Dinosaur Feast Day.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I like to have Transgiving.
So, but yeah, that's how come I don't call it Thanksgiving, because there's nothing to be thankful for. We literally genocided a race, the people that were here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thinking about the migrants that are coming up from the South right now with the caravan that's coming from, Colombia or Venezuela or something like that? I don't remember what it, but they're coming through Mexico and they're like 1,500 miles away. And I don't know when exactly we're going to release this as the podcast, but this is going out now. But anything like a week old is like ancient fucking history in Trump land nowadays. Because nobody fucking remembers it because there's so much horrifying shit that happens every fucking day. And so President Trump ordered 1,500 people to the southern border,
to the border,
which is more people than we currently have in Afghanistan and Syria. Or is it Iraq or Syria? I'm just saying, but we've got more people being deployed to Texas, Arizona, and California than and they're still 1,000 miles away.
What the fuck are they gonna do? Are they gonna gun them down? Is that their plan?
Well, Trump said today that he would be okay with soldiers shooting unarmed people because he said throwing rocks is the same thing as a gun. It's okay. It's okay. But he said that throwing rocks is the same thing as a gun. And we shared on our Facebook page today, actually Eric shared the post, that a country in Africa, Nigeria, literally did that today. Literally did that. Shot unarmed people who were throwing rocks.
Yeah, protesters.
Can we say fascist? It's all going fascist. And I know I've said that before. Fuck, I forgot to. Next time. I've got new glasses to wear for the podcast. So we'll see it next time.
So we can look super sexy like me.
Yeah. But yeah. It's all horrifying. We've got to be able to stay current with events, but also keep track of, you got to keep yourself healthy and well too, because trying to fight against a burgeoning, well, not so burgeoning, it's more than burgeoning Christian theocracy. Say hi, Sachi. With a Sammy cat. And so, our burgeoning Christian theocracy and the rules and all that kind of stuff, you know, trying to fight all this shit. And yet at the same time, trying to have us maintain some kind of mental health, it can be a chore.
Yeah.
So
it's a lot.
You know, we talked about this in our last episode, or not our last episode, a couple of episodes ago, where we're talking about self-care and self-love and that kind of stuff. So yeah, keeping yourself healthy and sane and that kind of stuff. So do things to make yourself happy. You know, I play video games and hang out with the wife and play with my kitties and that kind of stuff. And so
you heard it here. Play with your pussies, folks.
Play with your pussies. Always play with your pussies.
Always.
Always. If you're not playing with your dicks or getting tattoos on your ass that say "fuck your God," God damn it,
you're living wrong. You're living your life wrong. Take us as a prime example of how to live your life.
No, don't do that. No, don't do that. Do not take personal advice from this fucking podcast at all, other than to say "fuck your God," God damn it. That if you can do so safely. So if you are going to get kicked out, you're going to lose your house, you're going to lose your job. Don't do that. So, but I also don't talk about religion or politics at work. I do not. Do not.
I do. Sometimes.
You're amazing.
I work in a much different environment than you.
This is true.
So I work in like social services where we typically strive to be accepting of everybody. Other than, I guess, racists and assholes. But maybe
never accept
them.
Racists and bigots.
Yeah, don't do that.
As a matter of fact, I got in an argument today over somebody who there was a thing. I'm sorry, where somebody called Michelle Obama a tranny, and I basically said you're a horrible person, and they called what? Are you a bigot or a tranny? I said, and I said, no, I'm just not a bigot. And so then I got blocked, but I took a picture of it and posted it to the Facebook because fuck you if you're a bigot. I'm going to post your name. Fuck you.
Yeah. But
matter of fact, that's a new album. I'm going to be adding pictures when I see them. I'm just going to take a fucking screenshot and post it. Fuck you.
Yeah. Just don't be an asshole. And these people are
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
These people are the people that are preaching the holy books.
The Christian love.
Yeah.
Where's the love if you're a bigot?
It's for fetuses only.
Yeah.
That's a whole different. That's a whole nother thing.
Oh, they only care about while you're in utero. After that, fuck you.
With a cactus. Basically.
Definitely your mom. So, but I'm just saying is that they could give a rat shit less about you. And it's funny because it's like the fucking hypocrisy and this fucking bullshit. So we're sending these fucking troops down to the southern border. But after you get out of the military, they cut your benefits. They're cutting the fucking VA. The Republicans have many times tried to disband the VA and make it private.
And that's why we have so many homeless veterans.
Exactly.
We have suicidal veterans.
10% higher than the national average, almost always. And especially because the Iraq and Afghanistan veterans are getting out. Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, I know that the Vietnam vets, but they've been around for a long time and they're all in their fucking late 60s, early 70s minimum. Okay. I'm 47, about to be 48, and I'm an Iraq vet. So, you know, and when Iraq started, I was in boot camp in 1990, the first Iraq war. So, you know, I spent the better part of 30 years fucking around with Iraq.
Yeah.
So the guys who are going now might be 10 years younger, 20 years younger, but I'm on the older edge of the Iraq and Afghanistan vets, and I'm almost 50. So, yeah. So the Iraq vets and Afghanistan vets are coming close to 50, or if not a little bit older. And like the Vietnam vets are all in their fucking 70s. But anyways, so the Iraq vets have got like a 10% higher suicide rate. And not only that, but, you know, like more PTSD and that kind of stuff because it's been more recent. I'm not saying the Vietnam vets is less traumatic. I'm not saying that at all, but they've had more time to deal with some of their issues. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not discounting the Vietnam vets or the Korean vets or the World War II vets at all. I'm just saying they've had more time to deal with issues.
Yeah.
So.
Or more time to kill themselves.
That too, unfortunately.
It is unfortunate.
I've known several who've killed themselves, like acquaintances of mine.
Yeah. Going back to slightly happier subject.
Sorry.
It's okay. Well, in social services fields, we strive to be accepting of everybody, and thankfully that means I can be an open atheist at work. I can be an open trans man at work. I can be openly gay at work, and I strive to do that in most settings anyway, because like I've preached on this show a lot. I want to be educational to people. I want people to realize I'm a person and I'm not really different. I exist. I'm nice. I help people. I care. I eat lunch. I go to the bathroom.
You know, that's funny is because it's like, the gay agenda is trying to live your life and have lunch and maybe have a friend or two and go about your daily existence. Twist my arm on fucking the gay agenda. I'm not gay, but I still support the gay agenda, which is trying to live your life.
Trying to be fucking happy, just like everybody else. Maybe trying to have some nice sex sometimes. Just like everybody else that isn't asexual. I'm not you.
Ew.
We're friends. We're butt brothers, but not that kind of butt brother. Trust me. I'm not that kind of butt brother with anybody.
No. We're ass tattoo brothers.
Ass tattoo.
Ass.
We're assholes.
We're assholes. We are definitely assholes. And as my one friend said when I shared the picture on my Facebook, my friend Chris, who I've known for the better part of 30 years now, she looked at me and said, "Well, at least you covered your brown starfish."
Chocolate starfish.
Chocolate starfish. You gotta love the Navy vets. They are fucking awesome. They're some funny ass motherfucker people. So
yeah. I don't think I'll ever show my asshole on the internet.
No.
Maybe for $1 million. Who wants to see my asshole for $1 million?
Yikes.
Hit me up. Maybe $500,000, $250,000.
Yikes.
Maybe even
nobody wants to see this fat dude naked.
No one wants to see that me either, but yikes. I mean, well, that's what some people do.
Our guy left a long time ago. I think that's great.
Yeah. He didn't want to see our assholes.
No.
Damn it. Maybe that is what he wanted.
Maybe it is.
And we didn't offer soon enough. You got to grab them when they're there.
Yeah, pretty much. So, anyways, so we're going to have some dinner here in a little bit because it's, it's like, fuck, it's 8 o'clock at night.
Oh, that's set to my time.
Oh, it's 7 o'clock at night here. Fuck, man. Fuck you and your goddamn wrong time zone.
Fuck.
But anyway, so we spent some time at one of the biggest arcades today, like $20, play all the video games you want, set to free play. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And so we did that for 2-3 hours today.
Yeah, I didn't even feel like that long. They have literally over 500 old school video games.
We played the old Dungeons and Dragons, the old, literally Dungeons and Dragons licensed video game from what was it, 1995?
Yeah. It was a dual one,
because they had the first one and then the second one. We played the second one, and Eric and I fucking tag teamed that motherfucker and beat it.
We took down a Manticore,
2 red dragons,
a black dragon,
couple of displacer beasts. Anyways, it was fucking badass.
We died a lot.
We died a lot. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so I got this cool fucking, speaking of D&D, I got to show my dice tower. I can't find it.
You put it in your room. My room.
Oh.
Well. If you listen to this show while we're waiting, comment on Facebook or send us a message or comment on YouTube or whatever platform you listen to, because I want to know if you're listening, because I have this thing. It shows that we have a lot of listeners and I'm not sure it's accurate. So just Let us know you listen. I would appreciate it.
Yeah. So, anyways, but this is a dice tower, and it's shaped in stairs. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, that's not too bad.
Also, if you're just listening, he's holding a dice tower.
I'm holding a dice tower. Yeah. It's what, about 8 inches, 9 inches tall, 3-4 inches around. And so, anyways, you put the dice in the top. See the stairs right there. I'm putting my finger in the hole where the stairs are. And so you roll the die down it. And so the dice rolls around and it comes out and it lands on the table. And so your die is randomized. And I rolled a D20 today, like 20 times. And I like 15 times, and I never got the same number twice.
Yeah, it's true.
It was amazing. It was like super cool. So I don't know about like anybody who plays Dungeons and Dragons, but sometimes you got guys who try to fucking fake rolls and cheat rolls and that kind of stuff. I don't know if you've ever had that. Have you ever had guys try to cheat rolls?
I've heard of it.
We actually had a guy in my one group who tried to fucking cheat rolls. It was
I mean, I've had people that roll and you can't see it, and they're like, "Oh, I got this."
Well, that's fucking still cheating.
No, that is cheating. That's a different kind of cheating, but it's cheating.
But I actually had guys like straight up lie. Like this one guy who would straight up lie about what he'd snatch the die up and go, "Oh, I got a 15." No, you didn't. I saw it. It was like a 5.
You didn't see the 1.
But anyway, so having a dice tower like this, and then I've got a box that I would roll it into to stop it from rolling out. So I'll put my box that I've got like right up here against it, so it rolls into my box. Mm-hmm. So yeah,
sweet.
So nobody will ever be able to cheat me again or say I'm cheating again at fucking die rolls. I'm always try to be really good about showing my dice.
Also, it's fun.
It is fun. It's fun to watch them fucking roll. It's fast though.
It is so fast.
I wish it was taller.
I wish maybe if it had like bigger stairs.
Maybe bigger stairs, or but I guess they're trying to show it. But if it was twice as tall, so it got 2 wraps around instead of just 1.
Yeah.
So, but it's fast. I mean, it's gravity. It is 32 feet per second squared. I mean, gravity. So
this is a science show.
Hey, if you didn't know how fast gravity was, objects fall at 32 feet per second squared. So if it was more than 70 feet, it would fall 32 feet. And then the next second, it would fall 64 feet in the next second. 32 feet per second squared.
And there's a cap on that, right?
Yes, there is. Depends on aerodynamics and that kind of stuff. Usually it's about 120 miles an hour.
That's what I thought it was, because I've gone skydiving twice. Anyway, I was falling at 120 miles per hour.
Yeah, that's usually where where we stop is about 120 miles an hour. You really can't fall any faster unless you try to go aerodynamic and that kind of stuff. Yeah. But it's not a whole lot faster. It's really pretty much how fast you are. So, but yeah, so I dig this dice tower. I got it on Etsy for like $35, I think.
Nice.
Yeah. So, and then my expandable, contractable, fold-upable dice box I bought for like $60, but it was like for cancer. I bought it for like a cancer raising thing. It's not worth $60, but I bought it for but it does come apart and I'm able to it's kind of cool.
Cool.
So anyways, play Dungeons and Dragons. So, yep. Make the fucking people who think that we're worshiping Satan's fucking heads spin around. And my character, my paladin, got first level of Corellian Lorathan, champion of Corellian Lorathan. So it's going to be fucking awesome. And my weapon of legacy is just getting more fucking badass all the time. And so I bought, what is it? I bought a mithril breastplate. And so it cost me $9,000, 9,000 gold.
That's a lot.
It's a lot in D&D. So the +1 was 4,000, and then I gave it +5 DR damage reduction, slashing and piercing, all slashing and piercing, 5 DR. That's huge. That cost me another 5,000, total of 9,000 for one piece of armor.
I think I bought some armor that cost 5,000.
I paid 9,000.
Mine didn't have any enchantments. It was just pretty.
So, but yeah, I'm gonna get some other shit, and it's gonna be fucking badass. And so my game is gonna be back on this Saturday. We were off last week, so but we should be on this week. So
Nice.
yeah,
Also, I still want to set up a D&D game online, possibly with other podcasters and or listeners.
and I'm gonna
and
run it.
him.
I'm gonna run it.
Yeah, I also want to DM one, but I don't know when I'll. Do
I
that.
actually got the dungeon, and it's literally a dungeon for the whole entire time. So
That's a lot.
yeah, but yeah, I mean Dungeons and Dragons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, I like story.
It is story, and there's things inside. I've read the book.
Oh, okay.
I've read the module. It's not just. I mean, there's
It's
story.
not just murder hobo. All
It's
day.
not just murder hobo all day.
Okay, good. Because I do like the role playing aspect.
Yeah, there is role playing aspect. If you care to do it, you can murder hobo all day. As a matter of fact, that's what my group on Saturday is. What we call ourselves. We call ourselves the Union Murder Hobos. So because we have a battle, take a 5-minute break or 10-minute break, and then have another battle, and then do some healing. Hi, Cooper. So my cat just decided to just say hi. Here's my little orange buddy. Hi, orange buddy.
Adorable.
So, but anyways, so yeah. So, and then after like 2 or 3 battles, we'll take a long rest. And then maybe if we've used up a lot of spells, then we'll call it a day and rest up for the rest of the day. Union Murder Hobos. So
There's a lot of groups like that. A lot of people like that.
oh, we actually try to do the thing, and we just got finished with this like 3 levels worth of adventure. And I'm honestly thinking we're going to build a keep in the town that we just rescued.
Yeah,
I'm serious. I think we're going to.
that's pretty cool.
So yeah, because we saved everybody from being trees, like locked in tree form forever. So I think they'll let us build
I hope
like
so.
like a I don't even want to know if we'll call it a keep, but they're probably will probably end up being like a walled keep eventually at some
A
point.
clubhouse.
A clubhouse, yes. We're gonna have a clubhouse.
Club Union Murder Hobo.
Club Union Murder Hobo. Union Murder Hobo Club.
Club Union Murder. It's
Club Union Murder Hobo.
just Club Union Murder because that's cum.
The
The H is silent. It's cum.
So, but yeah, so we think we might end up having to, make a mansion in the town and then, put a wall around it. And I think that, I don't think we'll involve ourselves into politics. Just let us the fuck alone. We're not gonna,
Trump it up.
we're not gonna trump it up. We're gonna put cum on the building.
That's good.
Asshole.
Oh, I'm not in the right position.
Asshole.
If you aren't watching, you have no idea what
You
we're
have
talking
no
about.
idea what we're talking about. A visual gag in visual jag
Oh my god.
in an audio podcast. Yes.
Do you have anything else you want to talk about? Because I have some questions.
Sure. What's your questions?
Oh, they're just fun.
Okay, good.
I
Let's
wanna
have
do
some fun.
Let's have some fucking fun. I mean,
I want some goddamn fun.
This might be shit. I just googled it.
Okay.
But we used to do like lots of would you rather's.
Yeah,
And we need to do more fun stuff on the show.
Yeah,
we're trying to plan more fun stuff.
we are. We've got to definitely do more fun
Yeah,
stuff.
let's get big and too serious. I can't handle it. Do you have any would you rather's?
No, I don't have any written up. And anyways, this isn't my computer. My computer's back there.
I meant just in your head.
No.
Why don't you just have thousands of them? I'm just kidding. Well, let's start with just like some questions. What's your favorite color? I don't know that one.
Honestly, my favorite color would probably be like a reddish blue, like a blue with a little bit of red in it. I like that color. I don't know quite how to say it, but I like blue with just a little bit of, just darken it up with just like a little bit of red.
Yeah, I think my favorite color is kind of close to that. It's just slightly more purple.
But anyways, when it comes for houses, I can't stand plain white. It's got to have it like, I hate flat white. Give me some ivory, give me some eggshell, something. I just hate a plain white room. Our room is not plain white. No.
I hate beige. Beige is the worst fucking color.
Oh my
And
God.
every apartment you ever find is fucking beige. And you can't paint it because it's an apartment.
Well, I lived in my apartment for like 5 years, so they let me paint as long as I painted it white when I left.
Well, most all of the apartments I've lived in have said even if you paint it back, you can't paint it. Also, painting's a lot of work. So
It is a lot of work,
fuck
and especially
that.
painting it back because I painted my bathroom red,
Nice.
and it took 3 coats of primer.
Nice bloodbath.
Yeah, it took 3 coats of primer, but it looked really cool. I won't do it again.
Do you think you should be able to sell your own kidney, I guess.
Well, I only have one.
Yeah. Well, you only have one. But if you had
So-
to, do you think is that a thing? I don't know how that works. You just donate them if you want to. But I don't
You know, people donate their kidneys all the time
yeah,
to people.
can you sell them though?
Honestly,
Other than
I
the
think-
black market?
I think that's illegal to do so. So because that goes into it goes, then you start going into the thing of like it's basically healthcare for hire, which is what we have now. But you can say, hey, I'll give you $100,000 for your fucking kidney.
Well, you can sell your body to have a baby for someone, and that's similar.
Yeah, but that's only kind of temporary, though. I
I
mean,
suppose.
once you give a kidney, you're not going to get it back.
That's
So
true.
you could just get rid of a child. You know what I'm saying? You have a baby and then you give it up to the person, surrogacy.
Yeah,
I don't think that's 100% the same thing.
that's true. But it is also your body and your kidney to choose to give up.
But I honestly think that the American Medical Association here has got a thing where it comes to the price where rich people can just bypass the list.
That would be fucked up. That's true. Never
And Dick
mind.
Cheney fucking did that shit all the fucking time. That old guy got how many fucking kidneys and that kind of shit? Fuck him.
Yeah.
Dick Cheney and his fucking heart transplants. He got at least one that I know of, and I think more. Is he dead? I fucking hope so. That guy was fucking evil.
What's the most interesting building you've ever been to? That's an interesting question.
It is an interesting question because what do you mean by interesting?
I guess you can interpret it as however you wish. I don't know. Have I been? I mean, like I've been to like some landmark places, like Big Ben, like all the places in London, the White House. I mean, I haven't been in the White House, but I've been outside the.
You know,
White
it's
House.
a shame that since 9/11 that you can't even do tours of the White House anymore, that kind of stuff. The Pentagon, all of the places that actually run the fucking country, you can't take tours of anymore.
Mm-hmm.
At least on the federal side, I find that super bad. I think that there was like some old ruins in Greece when I was in Hania that were super cool. In Spain, there were some places that I went to, like some old churches that were super cool. When I lived in Japan, some of the temples in Japan were like there was a tree in a temple that I went to. The tree was 350 years old in the courtyard.
Wow. And
so, religion has had a stranglehold on our societies for centuries, but at a lot of times, like they were the sponsors of art and literature and that kind of stuff. So there is some good with the bad, but a lot of times they had the fucking money. And so, they built these beautiful places. And so, honestly say that probably the most interesting place I had to be was the Hall of the Great Buddha of Nara. Was probably the most interesting. The Great Buddha of Kamakura, the temple itself around it, I don't think you've ever had one, is gone, and it's a huge Buddha temple. But the Great Buddha of Nara still has the temple built around it. And during certain times of the day, they open up the doors and the light shines on the Buddha's face during a certain time of year and literally directly onto the Buddha's face. Like the sun directly shines right on the Buddha.
And I'm sure it was engineered that way.
Oh, yeah, it was. And there's a picture of me trying to get through the hole in one of the pillars. My shoulders are too big to get through.
Aww.
But if you go through, you're supposed to have good luck for a year. My shoulders are too big. I couldn't get my shoulder. I'm too broad. So, and I was still in the Navy, so I was about 70 pounds lighter, I think.
Oh shit.
So yeah, I couldn't get through. I was like, like 170 pounds and I couldn't get through.
Yeah.
So my shoulders are too big.
All right. Couple more questions. So the original question is, it's two questions. Who would you want to play you in a film about your life? And who would you want to narrate your life? But I'm going to flip that because I want to know who you would think would play me, or we can answer both. Each other. Let's answer it for each other.
Who would play you?
Mm-hmm.
And then who would narrate?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, who I think Eddie Redmayne, the guy who played Stephen Hawking, I think would
Redmayne. I love Eddie Redmayne, so I'm okay with that.
I think Eddie Redmayne would do an amazing you.
I think he would do an amazing me too.
I honestly think that he would do great doing you as far as like your life. Narrator, that would be something a little more interesting.
Yeah.
Hi, Coop. I'm playing with my foot. He's attacking my foot. Who would narrate you? Redmayne. I'm still kind of chuckling about that. I'm sorry, Eddie. I know you'll never see it, but I'm sorry. I didn't mean to butcher your name. I think you're a great actor.
If you do see this, I love you.
I do. I think you're a great actor. Man, who to narrate you? Mike Rowe.
Oh, that's a good one. He has a beautiful voice.
He does have a beautiful voice. And I think that he would because I really think that he puts a lot of emotion in his voice. And I think he's just an amazing narrator. And I think he would do a great job. Okay, your turn. Don't go. I want you to think about it.
No. I know who I want to narrate your life. I want Ryan Reynolds to narrate your life.
You think so?
I think it'd be hilarious and it could be accurate. I think it would fit for is that who I'm thinking of? Am I thinking of the right person? Ryan Reynolds.
The guy who played Deadpool.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds would do a great job narrating your life. Acting your life or being an actor for you. I'm struggling. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm still thinking about Ryan Reynolds and be like, because he's like, fuck Wolverine.
I think he would be great.
Yeah, I think he would. I think he really could get into. Yeah, I like Ryan Reynolds. He started out as a comedic actor, and honestly, I think he's grown past being comedic. I mean, don't get me wrong, he still is funny, but I think he's really developed his acting chops really well. So.
I can't think. I'm really bad with actors' names too.
So I'm pretty good at not names, but like, who do you think would can you think of a person and maybe what film he did or?
Well, I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm having a hard time. I guess it depends on what part of your life I want them to play too, because you've had a very varied life.
I have.
If we're talking like your younger life when you were in the military, I'd probably want it to be someone else than current time. Like,
though I'm still kind of the same person. I mean, my attitudes and my opinions have changed, but I think that my overall attitudes have pretty much remained the same. Just my opinions have changed.
Right. I mean, and yeah, if we were talking about my life previously, we would have to have a female actor do it and all that.
Although Eddie Redmayne, the reason why I chose Eddie Redmayne is because he did that
He did do the Dutch
Dutch woman or something.
The Dutch girl.
The Dutch girl.
It's a great movie, and that brings up this whole issue of should non-trans people play trans.
I know, and that's
but
come on, who do you think would play me?
Okay, give me like one more minute.
Come on.
I gotta Google.
You're Googling live. Well, nobody's fucking watching again.
It's fine.
So
we talk about bullshit anyway.
Yeah.
Like, give me just a minute. Talk about something.
Oh, geez. Talk about something. Well, I did get a new jacket that I'm thinking about detailing out. I got it from Medals of America. I got my rank and my rate here. I got Iraq veteran over here, and I got U.S. Navy on the back. And I'm thinking about over the Iraq veteran putting like somehow pictographing my awards and decorations on a patch. I don't want it embroidered out because it's too many holes. Over my rate and rank will be my first name and then my nicknames. On the top of my back will be Illinois because that's my home state, has always been my home state. And then the ships that I've been on. And then on the bottom will be my deployments, my 5 deployments, my 5 official deployments. And then on one sleeve will be the states that I've lived in as far as stationed in. And on the right sleeve will be the countries that I've been in. I think that's what I want to have done. But there's a lady nearby who does like all the sewing for the VFW that I belong to. And I think she would absolutely love this challenge. Holy shit, we got another watcher.
Hi. Sorry you're watching. Anyway.
Yeah. So who do you think would play me?
So my first inclination was going to be to say a younger George Clooney.
But George Clooney is not young anymore.
I know. So
But really, Clooney?
I'm blanking. Who do you think should play you? How about we flip this? Because I'm really having a hard time.
You know,
I was
honestly,
going for looks. No, I don't really know.
Honestly, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not anywhere in his league, but Brad Pitt.
I thought about Brad Pitt too. I did. And then I also thought about Chris Hemsworth because he did an amazing movie called
What about
12 Strong.
12 Strong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was amazing. And he did a great job in that. And I think that could be a good fit for possibly.
The thing is, though, is like I was an engineer.
Yeah.
Oh, the person is gone now. So,
Sorry.
but anyways, but yeah, I was an engineer. So a lot of my stuff was like behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't like in the front. You know, I was the guy who was making sure that the equipment ran so people could go put warheads on foreheads and break shit catastrophically.
You know who I want it to be?
Who?
Jeff Goldblum.
That might not be so bad as long as you didn't play it stupidly.
Yeah, he does some good serious acting.
You know, don't get me wrong. I mean, like everybody's a bit of a cut up, and I think I've said some occasionally funny shit.
Yeah.
So I could see Goldblum.
I think he could do a good job, actually.
That wouldn't be bad. I'll take Goldblum.
Right.
I'd take Goldblum.
I think that's really my real answer.
Goldblum.
I like him.
I'll take it. I'm about 70% there. About 70. Although I still really think that Eddie Redmayne would be awesome playing you. I really do. Although, like I said, we talked about non-trans people playing trans people. That's a big issue.
Yeah.
So
if anyone ever plays me in a movie, that would be amazing. And I don't know. If I have a movie made about me, I just.
What's her name? Like, there's this really popular blonde woman right now. She's this young act. Oh fuck.
I need more to go on.
I know, and I'm sorry because I can see her face. She was on an episode of Rachel Ray. She's an actress, like this pretty blonde woman, and I think she would probably do a pretty good job. And because she's a woman, and she'll say she could do trans, but she's not trans herself. She's cis hetero. Cis and hetero, they're like the same things, aren't they? No, they're not the same things.
Heterosexual means you're straight.
Yeah, straight.
And
but
cis means you're not trans.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, she's cis hetero. She's not trans.
Yeah.
But it would be a woman, and so they would think it would be not quite as offensive to you or other trans men for a woman playing a trans man.
I think I'd rather have a man play me.
Do you think so?
Yeah, if we're talking if a cisgender person had to play me, I would want a man to play me because
you are a man.
Because I present as a man.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And the woman, well, I do have so I've grown up as a woman and I have societal like viewpoints of a woman. I'm still learning how to like present as a man, and that's how I feel. And this beard. And the woman would not be able to have the beard, probably. The woman would not have a lower voice that I've gotten from testosterone. And
Adam's apple. Like,
oh my
serious.
God. This is new. This is new within the last month. I have gotten, like, you can't really
And
see
I don't know
but
if you guys
I
can like
feel it.
really tell, but like Eric's voice has gotten like seriously deeper. It's amazing.
It is. It's
And
super
so,
great.
yeah.
Super great. Anyway,
Super great.
yes, it is. It's really good. But yeah,
So, anyways, I think we're done. I think we're done. You know, I'm
Yeah.
hungry. I want dinner.
I want dinner too. But thanks for listening.
Yeah, always.
Or
Thank you for
watching.
listening or watching. You know,
And,
share it with your friends. You know, say hi.
Share it with your odd atheist friends.
Yeah.
And yeah, let us know if you're listening. You can subscribe to our Patreon. That lets us know you like us. But you
Yeah.
don't have to do that. Just comment, engage, tell us what you want to hear, because when I settle in Fargo, I plan on putting more time into the show than I have recently. Even like not so recently. And making this a slightly better show for you. Because we just got ass tattoos.
We did.
We're
We
committed.
got ass tattoos.
We're fucking committed.
We are committed.
Who the fuck else has got an ass tattoo?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Oh,
High
suck
five.
it.
Suck my ass tattoo. And my dick tattoo. All right. Bye, motherfuckers.
Odd Atheist friends, this is Matthew. And for Eric, peace out.
Bye.